Alright, whiskey lovers, so if you don't know who I am, my name's Zach, also known as Mr. Whisk-Z, and I do video reviews on YouTube of Whisk-Z. That was bad. Anyways, today what I'm going to be talking about is, actually there's going to be 3 videos. I'm going to talk about 3 different brands that I really love and I think that you should probably explore no matter what level of whiskey journey you're on. The first one, I have to give credit straight to Whisky Loot, where my whiskey journey really started, in the sense of that I was still a beginner. If you've seen any of my reviews right at the start, I'm still fairly much a beginner. But if you've seen any of my first stuff, a lot of the stuff was from the bottles that Whisky Loot used to do through the subscription. Now, this is a monthly subscription for $59 a month. This is what they call the Explorer level. It's the basic level, and you actually start from the start with them. So if you started 6 months ago and I start today, I actually get the same box that you started with 6 months ago, because it starts you on the most basic journey and then brings you up. And the cool thing is, which I've only just found out about, is that they've now got what they call the advanced level, which is more of the Macallans and the higher grade stuff. It's also a little bit more money, but it also means you're not spending $400 on a bottle of whiskey and you may not like it. That is $99 a month. So what I love about Whisky Loot is a couple of different things. First off, mathematically, it works out. It makes sense. For say $59 a month, you get 3 of these, but they're 60 ml samples. So you get 2 drinks in each one. So you get 6 drinks. Now, if you think about it, $10 a drink at a bar, you're probably drinking Johnny Black, maybe some Jameson or something like that. But these ones here have got something generally a little bit more special. Now, this is the Starward pack. This is a little bit, of a different pack than they normally have. But this is the last pack that I've got because I've been drinking them all and using these boxes as samples and things like that. But if you have a look at some of the past stuff, and you can literally go back through, Mr. Whisk-Z YouTube channel, depending on where you're watching this video, you can see some of the stuff that I've had from that. And I can tell you that it's going to be more than $10 at a bar. So being able to discover and go on a whiskey journey right from the start and learning stuff, because they do have these packs, with the information about them, it does help you really discover what you enjoy in whiskey, what styles you like, what regions you like, and so on. One of the ones that I kind of keep remembering about, actually there's 2 whiskeys in the Whisky Loot packs that I've absolutely fallen in love with, and one has started this addiction. So I'll just say this, while this is cheap to start off with, unfortunately, you start doing this once you've started to design, or you understand what kind of whiskey you love and what regions you love. So the whiskey journey for me now is a little bit more advanced. So that advanced level for $99 a month is quite good. But what I'm loving about it is that, it means that you can try these without spending a heap of money on these bottles and then saying, yeah, I kind of like it or I don't. The 2 bottles that I absolutely love was the Bladnoch 17-year-old, and that is all Bladnoch now, pretty much kicked it all off. And the other one was Scapa. Now, they did a peated or Nyla whiskey box, but it was all about non-peated whiskey or very lightly peated whiskey. So Scapa was another one that I really remember. The other thing they've moved into is full bottles. Now, this is a Whisky Loot Starward one. I did a review on this, I think. It's the first French oak bottle that they've done single cask in Australia. So that was epic, and it is absolutely amazing. And then every Christmas, they do this. So they have a basic, I wouldn't even say basic, but they've got a 24-day advent calendar, and then they've got a 12-day advent calendar. The 12-day one is like premium stuff. You'll have Yamazaki 12-year-old or Hakushu 12 or things like that, where the other one here, and there's 60 mils on that one, where this one here, you've got 30 mils on that. So that comes around every Christmas as well. So the brand itself, the people behind it. Now, I always think, and this is part of the reason why I love Bladnoch so much, the people behind the brand do actually help the experience of everything you have. Now, Joel, who's one of the guys that runs it, a gentleman I've had a few drinks with after the Australian Whisky Awards, chat with every so often, genuine guy that started this brand for the same reason kind of why we enjoy it. He wanted to not spend so much money at bars, but he wanted to expand his knowledge about whiskey and his palate and things like that. So this is where he came from, and he's done it in good tensions, and it's worked. I think it's worked out really well for him. I know a lot of people that have signed up because I was onto it. Am I a member right now? No, but now that they've done the advanced one, I will become a member again. And the reason why is that, as I mentioned, this to me, the starter pack, is perfect for learning what you love about whiskey. If you're getting into it or if you're thinking about it for a gift for somebody, this is a perfect kind of gift for somebody or starting out. Once you start knowing what you actually really enjoy, then you start getting into big bottles like this. But now that they've got the advanced bottles, they're going to have items that I probably can't buy or can't find or wouldn't even think about buying. So that will be my next journey, is getting that advanced stuff. So Whisky Loot, keep doing what you're doing. And if you are a gin fan, I believe they do a gin loot now or something like that as well. But I'm not going to get into that because I'm not the gin person. But I'll put a link down below of the video for you to go and have a look at what they do. But check them out.